See, there we go.
All right,
Here we go.
Sit your podcast down. I'm in a really pissed off fucking mood because you two are fucking playing games, and I'm not with it. Reek and G, fuck them. McFly in the building. Number one, come get to this shit right now. First off, fuck Kodak Black. All right, this is bullshit. Y'all are acting crazy, but whatever. G, you want to break down this dumbass video? This fucking coked out ass idiot.
Before you finish with your fuck Kodak Black, let's just say we may not understand this artistic expression.
He's slow. That's
So
my only
yeah,
response. What I got. No, okay. Realistically, it ain't for me. The state of Florida and many of its gifts aren't for me, but is what it is. Is what it is.
he's a product of the current environment. There's always a rapper that embodies that.
And he's from Florida.
That doesn't help.
Yeah. So
Florida.
we stumbled across this gem from Kodak where he's meeting with some content creators that are widely known to review rap videos, and he released a song, and one of the guys is a huge Kodak fan, so he wanted to have a serious interaction with his hero.
I love the backdrop. A serious interaction with his hero. Cool. Continue, please.
Yeah. Kodak proceeds to be on every single drug you can imagine and confuse people who I consider unconfusable. Like, these boys do some wild stuff. And if Kodak is doing something wilder than them, wild enough to confuse them, the boy needs help. And on a serious note, this is like every other, genius rapper legend that we've lost recently. Every legendary rapper that we lost recently that just came out a couple years ago. Yeah, Kodak is gonna be. That shit. I can't do that.
Get him a new rag with a ski mask. Damn. Okay.
He's gonna end up like a lot of the rap, man. He's gonna end up like a lot of these kids, man.
Legendary
They're gonna be
world.
Yeah.
I mean, but they all, okay, so it was okay, I get where you're going. But in reality, though, you're not wrong to an extent. They have a lot of similarities. They're like super heavy in the drug culture. They seemingly can't hold their shit together. And it's like, and they seem almost emotionally unstable. They'll just like have random outbursts, like weird interactions, weird public interactions. You being weird at your house when no one's around is fine. You step into a room where there's cameras, where you know you're going to be recorded, where you know this is going to go online and go on TV, whatever. There should be a level of, I want to present a certain image to the world, right? Most people hide that crazy shit behind closed doors amongst family, maybe, but like to have that low self-awareness to be like, yeah, I'm gonna just be out here just damn near slurring words about to fall over and pass out. Bro, stop what you're doing.
You wonder who's on his team, man. Who's on his team? Because like, I don't think Kodak makes bad music. I don't know if it's the best, but I don't think he makes bad music all the time. He got somebody on it. He needs somebody on his team, man.
Some decent songs.
I mean, it's just another situation of where's your old head?
Listen, Kodak went on the Breakfast Club in a mask. That's the problem.
He was with a mask, with an old school mask too, with just a little mouth hole cut out, like with just a little mouth and eye holes cut out. Like, what's going on, bro?
And it was crazy. Like he does all these antics, or he's not. How do I word it? There are people who can capitalize off of these antics. He's just like, it's just happening to him. Like, this is just him.
Like, I mean, I'll like Kanye. Kanye does weird things, but then he'll turn into like the event of the summer, and you'd be like, okay, I can't be mad at the business acumen that you're showing. I still think you're an ass, but like, you made money off it. I mean, why not? I'm a billionaire now off of being a dick. All right, fair enough. It works. But Kodak, I think he's just weird. He's just weird for weird sake.
He's normal to this generation.
which is says thing about the generation, obviously. You know, I don't hate Florida completely. It's just an interesting place.
Yeah, I want to try to watch this video like and pay attention to the edits because you can tell there was a lot of awkward stuff that they cut out because they didn't want to make Kodak look bad. And it's crazy that he still looked terrible after they cut a lot of stuff out.
You could tell he felt differently about his hero after the.
I mean,
Kodak is that dude. Like you go up to him, like, "You got a name?" He'd be like, "Yeah."
Oh man, I you know what? Maybe that's why Little Duval had to hop in and say, "Well, lyrically, he nice." So maybe it was to give him save some face for him. I don't know, but then it's to somewhat double down. Little Duval tweeted or put on IG. Essentially, he's like, "What was the tweet? Kodak is lyrically up there with Kendrick Lamar, which I don't want to have that talk or whatever, something to that effect." Like, and the internet went ablaze because like Kendrick stands, I ain't gonna lie, they out there. Kendrick stands is out there, heavy, going crazy. But I mean, I'll ask y'all this question. I mean, y'all can have your own opinions. It's not like it's a right or wrong answer to this question. Is Kodak where Kendrick is lyrically? Not impact or whatever, but like, is he lyrically on Kendrick level?
Is Kendrick's lyrical level that high?
Not actually. Not actually at all. I said, is Kodak there? Is what I said.
I don't listen to enough Kodak to make that claim. However,
go ahead.
Kendrick is not that lyrical to me. So
you're turning this into a he's not lyrical versus he's not as lyrical as this guy. That's not the argument.
I'm saying so.
I mean, if you read through the lines of what he said,
Kendrick ain't that lyrical. Is Kodak really that far off?
This is a woke Twitter take, man. I'm telling you.
If I could just cancel this shit.
I went to Little Duval's tweet and started reading the comments and started reading some of the Kodak bars. I mean, you can say that they're not far off from Kendrick bars, the ones that they quoted.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
I think, where's Lil Duval from?
The South.
Is it Florida?
I don't fucking know.
He's from Florida, from Jacksonville.
He's from Florida. Okay. And Kodak, he's from there Florida too. Little Duval he's a funny comedian, but he does have some bits that I consider the corny comedian bits. And a lot of them is his musical bits. It may have been funny a long time ago, but a lot of the comedians that do musical bits tends to err on the corny side. He made a song called Smile Bitch.
Yeah,
it's all true.
So he I think he knows a little bit about music.
Living My Best Life is a pretty big hit.
Yep.
I would like to say, yeah, trolling, and that's cool. I'm not.
He knows a little bit about me. He does.
I'm not. No. I've heard enough Kodak Black to know. I'm not saying he's lyrically at where Kendrick is. You can say that Kendrick isn't as lyrical as people make him out to be. That's not the argument. You can say you don't even find him super lyrical. That's also not the argument. I am not gonna sit here and tell people out loud, out my mouth, I think that the coked out fucking moron is got the same level of bars as Kendrick. That's disrespectful. I'm sorry. They are different. We are arguing
Rick
about
James
steak
was
versus
cold,
fucking McDonald's. It's not the same thing, yo.
James is very lyrical.
This shit is trash. Oh my, y'all, I'm done. Yeah, I can't believe y'all really on this level. I can't believe y'all. I can't believe this shit. Kodak is not lyrical. Forget that he's not.
I don't listen to him that much. I'm going by the bars that were read to me on Twitter.
I'm just basing my statistics off of the person saying it. He's a musical person. I believe him.
So he's a musical.
Here.
So he's a musical person now. You of all people, you of all people are the same dude that says that Timbaland ain't shit. Now Lil Duval's a musical fucking person. Why are you trolling me like this? Why are you doing this? Did y'all get together before this shit to just be why? Why? You are the same man that doesn't like most people love Pharrell, but like not me because of this. But Lil Duval gets the credit though. I'm not gonna do this.
Call it like I see it, man. Call it like I see it.
Y'all trolling. That's what I see. I see y'all fucking trolling. You can even name me 3 Kodak bars that are just like amazing.
See,
nah.
Something about tunnel vision. I do be getting affected by tunnel vision. It hit me. It hit my soul when I heard it. I was like, he's speaking to me. Gotta get rid of this tunnel vision.
Okay. That's where we at. That's where we are in this.
Yeah, good bars. People could go on Twitter and read his bars.
Maybe if Kendrick would, put something out, we'd have something good to compare to.
Yeah.
Okay, let's look at some of the bars that were said. I asked the Lord to send me a sign. I thought that I was blind because I ain't ever see the sign, but the sign showed after time. And then I finally realized it was too late to rewind. I guess I'm just waiting on that sign.
Bars. If Kendrick said that.
Yeah, read a Kendrick bar now.
Okay, let's go find a Kendrick bar.
Don't be biased. Pick a random bar like you pick a random bar. How about you
read that in a Kendrick flow and read those bars in a Kendrick flow and watch everybody be like, yo, that's crazy.
That's a hard bar though.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
The fact that rewind because you was waiting on the sign. You're still waiting on the sign.
You read it like a Dr. Seuss rhyme.
Right. You didn't put any fire on it.
Right. Nah, you ain't put no perk in your voice.
Nah,
no
it's cool. It's cool. I hear ya loud and clear. I'm not doing this, y'all. It's just I'm not. Nope. Nope.
Hey man, Lil Kodak told me they don't like to see you winning. Want to see you in the penitentiary.
They don't like it.
He told me that in the song.
Man, nobody hate that motherfucker. I just think he's stupid.
You don't want to see him winning. That's what I'm hearing right now.
I don't care if he wins or loses.
Hey man, he told me you don't like to see him winning.
That don't mean nothing to me.
Matter of fact, somebody put a Kendrick line responding to that, and it kind of sounded like a Kodak line. I couldn't tell the difference. The Kendrick line is, sometimes I look in the mirror and I ask, am I really scared of passing away? If it's today, I hope to hear a cry out from heaven so loud it can drown the demon. With the Holy Ghost till it drowns in the blood of Jesus. Was that much better than I'm waiting on a sign?
They both sound like signs to me. They both are waiting on a sign.
It was better, yeah, I guess. But I'm not. I can go bar for bar, but I'm just saying overall. We're not talking about taking the best Kodak bar versus the worst Kendrick bar. We're saying overall.
You said name 3 Kodak bars.
No, I said name 3, but I'm saying how many of them does he have? You couldn't name 3. Matter of fact, I've named none. Y'all named random shit because you're trolling. So fuck the both of you.
I can't name 3 Kodak songs, but I just saw a comparison of bars right there, and they weren't that much different.
fact that the dude from Florida is looking out for the other dude from Florida is all that needs to be said here. And I don't give a fuck about Lil Duval's musical prowess. And G, I don't ever want to fucking hear from you about how Timbaland or fucking Pharrell are not the greatest fucking musical composers of all goddamn time, because you just use that argument to discredit them. And now you want to go ahead and say, well, because he made a song or two, he's a musical person, so I trust his opinion.
I'm looking at a lot of Kendrick's best, the songs that people like the most, and I can't say they're not bad songs, but they're not super lyrical. I think that's the impression that people are getting. Like I don't know what people are equating to, like, as lyrical, because I think people don't like lyrical rappers, so there aren't many of them out here that are still around rapping. So when people just try to equate the level of lyricism somebody has, we got to understand that the people out here probably aren't even that lyrical in the first place.
I think
there's a bunch of nursery rhymes in all of his songs, a bunch of nursery rhyme looking things, but they sound good with the beat.
I think the argument's becoming it's a tear down of Kendrick to make it seem like he's not better as a rapper than Kodak. He is, to me, and that's always an opinion thing. But what I'm saying is I feel like the argument's becoming, well, he ain't that lyrical, so you have to knock him down. But what is about Kodak is his team so lyrical? That's what I'm trying to understand.
I think we're saying I don't think we're saying that Kodak is that lyrical, and we're saying that Kendrick Lamar ain't that lyrical, which is saying that they're not that far apart.
I would say they're far apart as far as in being able to construct bars that I want to hear that are lyrical of nature. He's better than Kodak. Yes,
but no troll. Like, I mean, I'm gonna bring up Cassidy. You're gonna think I'm trolling, but Cassidy did a whole argument with Mook on the rhyming every syllable in your bar being lyrical, and then rhyming the end of the bar not being lyrical, right? Like, what do we define as lyrical? Like, are we rhyming from the beginning of the bar to the end of the bar? Everything rhymes with the next bar, or are we saying the last 2 syllables rhyme, the last 3 syllable rhyme? Because when I look at Kendrick's, it's pretty like last basic syllable rhyming, like, which is good. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, the content may be better for sure. I may let you win that argument, but like, I don't know, lyrical. I don't know.
You're just not. Like, people just need to accept it. Like, Kendrick just ain't that lyrical. He says a lot of nothing.
He makes good songs
of nothing. A lot.
If you're basing him not being lyrical, there's a lot of nothing, then you can't tell me that he's not more lyrical than Kodak, who says nothing all the time. Kodak says nothing all the time.
But here's the thing: Kodak isn't known for lyricism. Kendrick is known for lyricism, and the fact that you have a comparison doesn't look good for Kendrick.
I disagree wholeheartedly.
Lil Duval didn't say, Kodak is as lyrical as Nas. He didn't say that. He didn't say he was as lyrical as Jay-Z. He said Kendrick, because Kendrick's not that lyrical.
I think we got to stop assuming people are lyrical because they rap in a style that is from the era we like.
He's like Kendrick to me is like his style, his flow is kind of, I don't know, kind of like Eminem to me. Like, you can't really rap along to his songs. You don't really say nothing that you really feel too much.
But that's like, is that lyricism though?
I mean, it's just how you look. I think that's it depends
how you feel. And I feel like that's the thing, because y'all don't like Kendrick like that. So I feel like this is what this argument is becoming. Like, it don't sound lyrical to me. It's not this to me.
I'm not saying I don't like Kendrick. I'm just saying I'm done trolling with saying Kodak, whatever. But like, what's lyrical though? Because like, what does that mean? It means something different to everybody.
But I mean, I think it's a subjective thing though. I feel like there's not much context around it, like what's lyrical. It could be just the rhyming. It could be the rhyming and the content.
Do you think 21 Savage is lyrical?
I don't listen enough 21 to say he is or not, but I would say from what I hear, it's like I don't like it. What I hear from him, I don't like a whole lot.
I think Kendrick and 21 Savage are very similar lyrically.
Very basic.
See, I guess I listen to 21. I can't get past how he raps.
I like 21 a lot. Like I bump 21. So like this is not me dissing 21 Savage, but I'm just saying, like, even it's because how he doesn't sound like he should be lyrical, but 21 be spitting.
Yeah, like I think that's one thing that the South gets a bad rap for, because like their accents and the way they rap is like don't sound like they saying nothing.
Yeah. 2 Chainz don't sound lyrical, but 2 Chainz like my favorite rapper, man. 2 Chainz be going.
2 Chainz says nothing. The South isn't
but
as good.
But it sounds good.
The South
to a beat.
does not rap as well as the East Coast. It's not rap as well as the West Coast. I listen to
2 Chainz more than I listen to Kendrick.
I do.
Me too.
I don't care what you think, Greek. You don't like Kendrick. So your opinion doesn't fucking matter.
I mean, it's ways to look. I remember Lloyd Banks. They asked him why he stopped rapping so many punchlines, and he said, "I never saw punchlines written on people's arms." So he started to take a more lyrical approach in his idea. Like some people will look at punchlines as being super lyrical.
I do. That's why that's one of my favorite rappers is Lloyd Banks.
Yeah, but he looks at lyrical as like, what are you saying? Do you have substance?
Well, I mean, if you're basing it off substance, again, I think Kendrick wins that. If you're basing it off of that, I don't think it's close if that's the case. So if you're saying about like
nigga, why you babysitting only 2 or 3 shots? I'll show you how to turn it up a notch. First, you get a swimming pool full of liquor.
No one's saying that's lyrical.
That's one of his best songs.
No, right. But no one's. I'm not putting that out as an example of.
You know how basic he is. He said first you fill it up like he's like really reading the best recipe.
Yeah, it's a good ass song. I sing it every time it come on, and I let it play. I don't skip it. But I'm just saying, you don't tell me that's lyrical.
I'm not telling you it was lyrical. I'm not even saying that every lyrical, quote unquote, lyrical guy has a lyrical song every time they step in the booth. I'm not saying that either. I'm just saying you be hard pressed to show me 4 to 5 super lyrical songs from Kodak. It's just not how he rap. But you say he's not known for that.
Would you expect King Kunta to be lyrical?
Yeah,
I mean, somewhat. Yeah, I would expect it to be somewhat lyrical.
Okay,
it ain't.
I'm gonna save you this one.
You don't want to spit that hot fire.
It's like I said, the fact that yappy. Okay, call that close. I don't fucking believe that shit, and I'm not gonna ever fucking say that shit.
Look, you might not be close, but I'm saying like it's not far fetched for somebody to believe that when you really look at the lyrics. When you look at 90% of the lyrics, there's a reason why Jay is where he is now, right? There's a reason why they consider Nas where he is now. There's a reason why they consider M where he is now. I don't. M is a little different, but there's a reason why, and there's a reason why those are very big. Those are attainable.
But time out. You just said they're perceived a certain way. That's how Kendrick is perceived as in that air.
And the thing is, he shouldn't be.
But no. But you can't have it one way and then I have it the other way. He is literally considered to be in that air. Go to a top 10 of all-time rapper list. He was almost always there already. He's already there.
But should he be?
and also there are people know people's J verses change their life.
I mean, that's fair.
People's big verses change their life.
Right. Fair.
I don't know, Kendrick. I don't know. Maybe not yet. Maybe it ain't happened yet. Maybe
I'm just
time will tell.
If a part of what you're saying is that's why the J's are looked at as J and the Nas is looked at as Nas and the Big looked at as Big. Even Pac, who wasn't super lyrical at all, he said things that resonated with you, right? If that's a part of your argument, fine. But I'm telling you, as far as the world looks at a rap, Kendrick is that. No, maybe that's just how he's marketed. Maybe that's just a couple songs that led to that, whatever, right? I don't know. But I'm telling you right now, that's his perception. Kodak will not make a top 20 greatest rapper list ever in his life. He just won't. Kendrick will be a fixture in the top 20
You goat mouth mammy fucker. I was gonna kill a couple rappers, but they did it to themselves. Everybody's suicidal. They ain't even need my help. This shit is elementary. I'll probably go to jail if I shoot at your identity and bounce left. That he stopped rhyming at something. What the fuck? That's King Kunta, man. I mean, I get it. maybe obviously this is unfair because there's no beat, there's no flow that we're saying it. I'm obviously saying it in a way that sounds corny, but I mean, I don't know, man. Like I look at some lyrics and I'll be like, damn, that got me thinking. I just haven't been reading any from him so far. That really got me thinking. It's like,
okay, how about we table this and y'all go listen to some Kendrick because this is ridiculous. And listen to some Kodak.
Listen to Kendrick. I'm just saying he don't be saying nothing.
But Kodak does. That's all I'm saying.
I'm saying Kodak doesn't say anything either, which makes them not that far apart.
So they're in the same. So they literally are in the same boat for you. So you
sounds
agree
crazy.
So you agree with Lil Duval? They literally are the same spot.
I'm not agreeing with that particularly, but I wouldn't
go that far. But Kendrick's boat ain't much bigger than Kodak's boat.
But it's a bigger boat.
Yeah, but not much bigger. It ain't the Titanic.
I just like.
You think Big Sean is lyrical?
Right. The same people that think Kendrick is lyrical think Rick Ross is lyrical, and his verses are all about food. Sprinkle in some boss talk, sprinkle in some Black Power talk, and you got an Officer Willie Roberts verse.
He said about food, boss, Black Power, ownership. Black ownership.
I got money.
He talked a lot about ownership. I don't think Rick Ross movies put you to sleep.
It's like, matter of fact, you remember how people say, man, Rick Ross is way more lyrical than Jeezy. Like, is he?
I don't think so.
Is he?
I mean, but here's the thing. They both have like coined ad libs. Anybody with a coined ad lib is like, I'm like, you're not super lyrical. Like, yeah, chill. Like, you can't, if you have recorded ad libs on your soundbite, you're like,
my president is black, my Lambo's blue.
I mean, goddamn, if my
rims ain't too.
Listen,
you can't be more lyrical than him.
When Obama won, man, we blasted that shit.
I was blasting
out the win.
Yeah, don't get it twisted. I don't.
That shit was
just because I'm saying they're not lyrical to me, I don't like them. It's just like, I don't know. I battle rappers are probably the closest to like being purely lyrical that I can think of because it's just lyrical doesn't sell in the song. It's very clear.
It doesn't.
Lyrically, I would have been Talib Kweli.
But I did 5 mil. I ain't trying to like
Common or Black Thought.
Sense, yeah. Right. He's a
Black Thought.
He was like, I've been rhyming like common sense. If your sense got that much in common, you're Jada Grace of all time. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, when I go through Jay songs, I'd be like, yeah, even though you did steal some big shit, everyone did. You the best. Right. Everyone stole some big shit. Everyone's stolen a big line, a pop line.
Big rhymes are probably the most sampled in history.
To have only two fucking albums? Yes. Only two albums?
The problem we've identified with this argument is we've set the bar very low for lyricism, and it causes these type of comparisons that ideally in a real world should be ridiculous. It makes them seem like you can make an argument for them.
I think Kendrick's next project is going to make you both eat your words somewhat.
I'd be happy. I'd welcome that. I would, to be honest with you.
I think he's been going way too long. I do think his fandom, and I think just and you make a good point. Not just his fandom, but fandom in general elevates these guys to a point where they don't have to keep bringing quality content. Like I remember, like you talking about Jay, even Nas. Fucking Nas is a great example of this shit. When he put out Trash, we were like, what the fuck is this, Nas? It's just garbage. Everybody except G was like, oh, it was fucking great. The rest was like, this is trash.
The Nas fans will die on a lot of hills. Yeah, I was literally going to tweet today. Y'all really think Godson was a good album?
Yo, it was not. G, was it a good album?
Was good. Like, Nas fans act like beats do not matter.
But I think his core fans, I feel like they weren't as loud as I feel like you can't come at Kendrick. And that's why I understand the argument of wanting to be like, man, he not what y'all think he is all the 100%, right? But fandom is so elevated now. I feel like Kanye, perfect example. You put out 3 trash albums in a row, and no one's just like, are you not hearing somebody tell you that's bad? in your mind, you just hearing somebody tell you, "Oh, it's good. This shit was hot." Like it wasn't. Maybe if you heard real criticism, you put out better shit. I just feel like they don't.
Yeah. I literally saw somebody tweet the other day. To Pimp a Butterfly is the greatest rap album of all time. And
I'm a Kendrick
like,
fan, and that shit's crazy as fuck.
First
and
of
people
all,
were like
Godson had a
agreeing
few
with it.
good hits though.
Here
Right?
you
No,
go, here you go.
Guys had a couple good songs.
Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah.
Nas, man.
They were like Nas fans literally called it a classic album.
Let me see. Probably because people like the he had a
No,
Pac
'cause of
joint on
nothing.
here. He had Alicia Keys on here. People
'Cause of
probably
nothing.
Those songs were terrible. Like it's
'Cause of nothing.
They're just not good.
Because of nothing, G.
Book of
'Cause of
Rhymes was
nothing.
dope.
Because of nothing.
Book of Rhymes was
'Cause
dope. The Cross was dope.
Nothing.
I Can was a little chanty, but it was dope.
Terrible. Which was a song that Chris Webber produced.
I mean, I know I can be what I want to be. If
The
I
song
work
was
hard
terrible.
enough, I'll be where I
Kids
want to
didn't
be.
even like it.
Yeah, Chance.
That was a
that
good
shit.
summer program, summer ending song for the kids to chant.
Yeah, we did that shit. You
It's a
remember?
marketing song.
We did that shit. That
Come
shit
on.
was perfect. It was beautiful. I had all the kids singing
Yeah.
and the parents like, this is the kind of rap that we want to hear. It's awful.
Terrible.
This is an awful song, but yes,
He can afford.
Now,
He can
now
afford to
kids
make
don't
a
even know the
marketing
word to
song.
that song.
all I'm saying is, if Nas fans at least, and the Nas diehards are gonna be diehard, but Nas got enough criticism like, yo, this is trash, and then he puts out something nice finally.
Yeah,
after forever.
that was
But I
Nas's
just-
pattern for a long time. He'll put a couple good albums. He'll have a run of doo-doo. Then he'll like, oh, fire again because people been telling me I've been trash.
But I feel like the hype is always so strong with guys that are popular or that had their wave. It's like, nah, man. Like that's why I'm happy that I'm not a huge fan of Eminem at this point. Like now, like I don't let's do all this shit now. But when he had that really shitty album, he was like, nah, that shit was trash. Like you gotta have that realization that you're not gonna make something better.
All Nas fans had to do was like, yo, you gotta get some better beats.
And he got better beats, and the shit turned out
Right.
much better.
He put out two, like I like the King's Disease series because it has good beats. It's like
lyrically, I think Nas always was decent lyrically. He gonna say some shit that's gonna be like, oh, wait, bet I can fuck with that, right? I never doubted that. I just feel like too long he would coast off of just early shit and then put out garbage.
Yeah, but when we're talking about today, right? When you're competing against boys that like half of their lyrics are just random sounds out their mouth. Yeah, Kendrick is lyrical as fuck. If like
yeah.
No, the bars
somebody whose bar is,
but that's
little
also
bitch
like
with the Uzi.
consumption.
Huh? Little bit snoozing. What? like yeah, he's the fucking most lyrical person in the world. If that's what you listen
But I
to all
mean,
day.
but that's also, that's what they consume.
Kodak raps. The Kodak don't have like his songs are, whether or not they're content filled, his songs are like they're not a lot of like random ass ad libs. He's rapping from the first bar to 16th bar.
It's just all trash. But I hear you.
It can be, but I'm just saying when like the other shit is like little bitch in the Uzi. Ah!